What's up, guys? AB Savage here with another video. Make sure you guys check out the description below. Subscribe if you haven't. In the description will be my Instagram, my VIP signals, everything will be down there. So for sure, show the kids some love. And you guys might see me looking this way, right? But it's because the way I have my OBS set up is on this monitor right here. So that's how I see what you guys are seeing right now on this screen. So make sure everything is in frame or whatever. So you guys might see me look over here sometimes, just to make sure everything was good, right? So let's get to it. So last night we caught this signal, right? I'm about to take it off my phone so you guys can see it. Last night we called out this signal. As you guys see, GJ sells, right? And the outcome of that was something along these lines. As you guys see, TP4 smash. Look at those entries and straight profit. Crazy, right? So let me do a little breakdown on why I call them sells, right? So I trade based mostly on like market structure and price action, right? So I try to keep my trading as simple as possible, right? I do not even use these SMAs. I only have them on because somebody asked me earlier, so like I turned them on to check them. So that's the only reason why they're on, but I don't even use them. They're straight market structure, right? So if I look at GJ, right, and I always like to start on the daily time frame, right? Just because, I don't know, it's just, if you could understand what the whole day is going to be about, if it's going to be bearish or bullish, then it makes it easier when you're trying to look for entry in the smaller time frame, right? Because you will look for those entries where you know it's like, okay, price definitely cannot go higher than this. Let's say in the case for a sell, price definitely cannot go higher than this because then it will break structure. You get what I'm saying? So boom, that I already know of rip. Okay, that's a sniper entry right there with stop losses above that area just in case, you know, liquidity grabs or whatever. But that's it, it makes it easy, right? So I like to start on my daily, right? As you guys see, GJ has been on a beautiful downtrend. Like people are calling buys on it, but I think they just like, I don't know, like they're just trying to catch quick buys or whatever. Because overall, the bigger picture is, bro, if you got sell entries anywhere up here and you're still holding them, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have seen that price has to come back down here, right? And why is that, right? So let me explain something to you guys. If I look at the weekly, right? Look at the weekly chart for a second. What do you guys see here? We see this gigantic wick that's standing all the way down here, right? As you guys see, right? So what does that mean? Like there's something called wick filling. So it's basically when we have these long wicks on a major time frame, price will eventually come back down and fill this whole wick in. So I am bearish overall for GJ to come back down to like 148 area, 149 area, to be honest with you. Like, and I've been saying it since it was all the way up here at 152. When it did that crazy retracement, I've been saying it. It's gonna melt, it's gonna melt, it's gonna melt. Here's the melt. You get what I'm saying? So I do believe eventually we are gonna see all of this in the upcoming, probably maybe next week or maybe the week after, you know, whatever the case may be. But for sure, we're in a beautiful, nice downtrend, right? So going back to our trade from yesterday, right? Our beautiful, I lost my mouse, sorry guys. Our beautiful sells on GJ, right? So how did I know this was going to happen, right? Let me see, where did I catch these sells? Because to be honest, it was yesterday's London session right here. Okay, and as you guys see, we've been catching sells on GJ, literally, and I called a swing on that one that literally ended up happening as well. So this is the trade right here, right? Boom. Literally, this is the trade right here. So how did I know this was going to happen, right? So one thing that I do, I don't know if you guys saw those lines on the daily time frame that I have, but those lines were created on the hourly time frame, right? So on the 4-hour time frame, I like to find my major support and resistance, right? Those are like my major ones. Then I scale down in the time frame to find other levels of resistance as well. Because you got to understand, when price gets around that area, it's going to react a certain way. So you want to know, like, okay, I'm in this area now. Let me see how price is reacting. Is it rejecting? Is it breaking through? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know these things because that in confluence with your higher time frame analysis is what's going to make your trade go successful, right? So let's say for the day, I believe we're going to have a bearish day, right? Okay, I'll scale down in the time frame, find levels of resistance that are above where price is at right now, because overall I'm thinking it's going to be bearish. So I'm looking for sells mainly, not buys, you know? So Whatever. So what was I saying? So I would scale down on the time frame, right? And then I find levels of resistance. And then when price gets to those levels, if I see rejection, then in my head I'm like, okay, the drop. And depending on what session I'm in, because sometimes it could happen in London, sometimes it could happen in New York. So you have to understand where are you at in the market, right? So I usually do this. I go in the hourly time frame, and I just find levels of support and resistance, as you guys see here. Literally, look. Support here happens to be resistance here. This is how I caught the entries from the previous trade, previous to the one that we took last night. And look, I found this level here, which is another resistance level. And this is really what helped me kind of see everything, right? So if I scale down on the time frames, you guys see price retraced kind of to test that level almost and then melted. So how did I know that was going to happen to catch it right at that top? Just like I told you guys, I found these levels. Then I went down on the time frame when I got closer to, when I saw price getting close to this area. So like when we were already like this candle and I saw a hammer candle, I'm like, okay, next candle got to be bullish. So when I saw this bullish candle, I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. And then simple. This was cake. Literally, I see price rejecting this area. I go on the smaller time frame, like 5 minutes. Oops. Right here. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm using the MacBook right now, and it's like uncomfortable, like with the mouse thing. But the setup is almost coming alive. I will show you guys on my Instagram once it's all said and done. So it is coming. It's in the works right now. But so yeah, so I saw price kind of trying to test this level, and I see rejection. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a go. So boom, I enter here, bro. I'm talking about like I was in drawdown. What? A pip, like a pip and a half, you could say. A pip and a half in drawdown, and then straight destruction. 50 pips, 5 risk to reward. You get what I'm saying? So just basic stuff, guys. Like, don't complicate trading so much. Forget about all these stupid RSI this, RSI that, stochastic, I don't know what with MACD, with this. No, stop that. Just keep it simple. Support, resistance, trend, and understanding overall what is the bigger picture. This is how you catch the bigger moves. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do it. You get me? So yeah, guys, I hope you guys like this video or whatever. On the description is gonna be, like I said, my Instagram, my Signals chat link, all of that stuff. So if you guys enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And yeah, guys, thank you for rocking with me. I am out of here. Peace.